Excellent grades. You rate very high in civics and history. And you love spy novels.
Is that my school file?
Not exactly. You, Bobby. Even better grades. Top marks in science. And a little problem in English, though. They're always trying to get you to write those essays about yourself. Explore your innermost feelings.
May I ask, Mr. Smith, sir, who are you and what are you doing here?
Ever seen those before?
That's amazing.
Sean, be careful.
It's all right. We know that you broke curfew last night. We know you were out sniffing around the crime scene. We also know that you saw this device right here.
What is it?
Surveillance
A
equipment.
flying saucer?
It flies and it's shaped like a saucer, so yes, but it's not from outer space, Sean. They built it in Ohio.
What's it for?
I told you, surveillance. Look, I can't tell you very much about it, obviously, because it's a top-secret piece of equipment, but I hope we can trust you to keep it under your hats.
Well, why is it here? And who was that guy guarding the crime scene yesterday?
You ask a lot of questions, Sean.
I have a lot of questions. I mean, can't you tell us something?
Unfortunately, very little. Well, I can tell you this piece of equipment is vitally important to patrolling this stretch of the U.S. border. It's been considered unpatrollable before now, so it's really, really remote. We're hoping this equipment changes all of that.
What about the man in the snowbank?
Yeah, we've taken charge of that investigation. That's all I can tell you.
But it does have something to do with this, doesn't it?
I've said all I can, Bobby. Now you understand the predicament I'm in. 2 kids see a top-secret piece of equipment. Rather than bow to pressure and have the kids quarantined from their families and their friends and their lives, I'm going out on a very thin limb and giving them more information that they shouldn't know.
All to buy our silence.
Bluntly put, yeah.
I mean, what damage could we do? I could tell my friends and Bobby could tell hers. But all adds up to is just a lot of rumors.
Your reputations and the reputations of your family precede you. Now, you see, it's true you're just 2 high school kids, but if your father found out about this, or some of his friends in the police department did, they might be inclined to listen.
Hold on, are you saying we have to keep this from our parents?
For the time being, yes. Okay, I fully understand your reluctance to do that.
No, I don't think you do.
But it's not permanent. We just have to keep this whole thing under wraps for right now.
Which includes keeping it from our parents. No, forget it.
I'm trying to keep you out of protective custody,
Yeah,
Sean.
you say that. But telling us to lie to our parents?
Not lie. Simply avoid mentioning certain things.
That's the same thing.
Oh? So you were planning on telling them that you were out past curfew last night, that you were investigating the body in the snowbank, even though your father told you not to.
We would have told them. Eventually.
Have you always told them everything you've done, Bobby? Sean? That's what I thought. I'm not asking you to do anything you're not doing now. I'm just asking you to do it to help your country instead of yourselves. When we clear the business up, I'll call your father myself. He, along with the Border Patrol, the county sheriffs, the Ontario Provincial Police, they'll all know what's going on.
After you've set it all up, you mean?
People in law enforcement understand chain of command. My agency has priority in this matter.
And in the meantime, we just keep our mouths shut.
Yes. Just like you would about anything you'd rather your parents not know. Do we understand each other?
Yes.
Bobby?
All right.
Good. Well, your country thanks you, kids. I know I can count on you.
What do you think?
For the first time in my life, I really wish I could tell Mom I broke curfew.
I know what you mean.
Icebox Radio will return in a moment.
In a low-income neighborhood in East Los Angeles, children who once walked in fear of violence now laugh and chatter on their way home from school. The difference? The Safe Passage program and the volunteers who guard the streets every day, protecting their children's education and their community's future. Today, 1 in 6 children lives in poverty. Together, we can help them find a safe passage out. Find out how at povertyusa.org. A message from the Catholic Campaign for Human Development.
Download complete. The Icebox Radio Theater is now your home for
mystery. Tales of mystery, tales of suspense. All original, all the time.
What's that?
What's what?
Something's over there.
Visit iceboxradio.org for CDs, downloadable MP3s, information on coming attractions, and more.
Do I frighten you, little girl?
On the World Wide Web at www.iceboxradio.org.
We could tell Dad.
We just told him we wouldn't.
Can he even legally ask us this?
I don't know. I mean, he has Homeland Security.
Doesn't seem like he should be able to tell us not to talk to our own parents.
Wake up. He didn't tell us to do anything. We agreed.
Underdress.
What?
Or, wait. What's that word? Duress. Yeah, that's it. I'm so messed up right now. I can't even think.
No big difference there. Oh,
Hey,
no.
kids. Hey, kids, you need a ride home from school?
We need nothing from you.
Absolutely nothing.
I understand you had a little trouble at school today.
How on earth do you know that?
A spider's web of spies and informants. But rest assured, I really don't know what happened.
Good.
And I really don't care what happened. But you did get the sample, right? Right?
Look, things have gotten complicated.
Mom and Dad found out, huh?
More complicated than that. We can't... Our arrangement, we can't do it like we promised.
It's just too dangerous.
Dangerous? For whom?
We can't say. We're sorry, Miss Nordland.
You know, good things never happen when people call me Miss Nordland.
We're sorry. We really are.
That's a shame.
Here.
Bobby!
We made a promise. I think we should follow through with it.
A cup of water in a plastic box?
That's the snow we found last night.
Oh, an ounce would have done it, but thanks for the extra.
So now we've fulfilled our promise, and we need you to leave us alone, okay?
Okay, I understand, but I do feel like I'm in your debt.
Don't. We just need you to leave us alone.
Okay, I will, but there's a little bit of information you might like
Whatever
to know.
it is, we don't care.
Of course not, but you did give me the water sample.
Just leave us alone.
I feel at least I should tell you there's a new building out at the airport.
Why would we care about that?
Because of the way I found out. Remember my end of the bargain, Bobby? Those autopsy photos you wanted?
Yeah?
Well, I did try to get them. Called in a favor at the county morgue. Guess what? Your John Doe from the Snowbank never came through there. My contact said he was turned over to some federal agents that were setting up shop out by the airport. I asked him for the phone number of the place, and he goes to ask his supervisor. In 2 minutes, my contact comes back red-faced, telling me he doesn't want to see me again, ever. I'm heading out to the airport now to look for a brand new building. Want to come?
I thought you said you were going to call.
Never got the number. I'd like the chance to pay you two back. Do you want to ride out there with me?
Thank you. It's not that we don't want to. It's just...
Are you two guys all right? I mean, really all right?
We're fine.
Well, then you should get out in the sun some more. You're both white as ghosts. Take care, kids. I'll talk to you later.
Sean, what do we do?
Well, we said we wouldn't talk to our parents about the flying saucer, right?
Right.
Well, we never said anything about Nordland.
Do you think we should tell Dad about her?
I think we should tell Dad about the Snowbank, and about Agent Smith, and about Nordland. If we just leave the flying saucer out, my conscience is fine.
Mine too. I have to tell someone.
And it should be Dad.
Mr. Regal's office.
Hello, this is Bobby Regal. Is my dad there?
You can't talk to him right now.
But is he there? We're out in front of the building. They won't let us inside.
We're in an emergency lockdown.
Well, what's wrong?
I don't know. They're not telling us anything. It might just be a drill. Look, just go home and your dad will be there in a little while.
But where is my dad?
Your dad's not here anymore. Just go home, okay? That's the best thing that you can do.
Dad? Mom?
Sean?
We're at the front door, Becky.
Where were you guys?
We stopped by Dad's office to talk to him. Are you home alone?
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Well, where's Mom?
I don't know. She left this note.
Mom's not here either? She'd never leave Becky home alone after school.
Well, she did.
What does the note say?